Welcome to the Chip and Cern Show, the podcast about everything and nothing at the same time. They were possibly separated at birth, only to be rejoined to create the sweet sounds that will caress your deepest cochlea. The show is real, random, rant-filled, and ruthless. Please be warned that the show may hurt your feelings, offend your grandma, and even kick your dead dog in the balls. So get ready, and let's get this shit started.
This shit has started. I am Chip.
I'm Cern.
And you are listening to the Chip and Cern Show. Welcome back, young and old, new and young.
New and young.
Old and veteran.
There you go.
We're back with another 360 video.
Yes.
The Chip and Cern Show podcast.
You can look at these beautiful mugs.
And you could look at our new beers that we're enjoying. Cern and I are on this kick. Oh, Cern's holding it up there to his side of the camera.
Yes.
This is from North Coast Brewing Company. I heard it's been independent since 1988. What have you heard, Cern?
I think I've heard something similar.
Okay. How are we going to pronounce this? Berliner Weiss?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm going to say.
It's a cranberry quince beer. Spontaneously soured. Special release product of the U.S. of A. Cue the Springsteen song. Born down in a dead man's town.
Oh.
What's your review, Cerny? Your quick one sip?
I like it. It's not as sour. Oh, Jesus. It's not
Slurping.
super sour, but it has a nice little sour, refreshing light.
Very light.
I like it.
Now, it's colored like a rosé wine. You
Yeah,
could
might
put it in
wanna-
a...
Might
It's
want
not
to go
like-
with a dark bottle.
It's not the most manly looking beer, but I knew my part-time lover Cerny would like it.
This is true.
Now we're here. Was it earlier this week? We embarked on a great Chip and Cern Show tradition. The Cern's Company annual golf trip.
Yes.
Now, this is something that Joe
smells.
Dana,
That boy.
Chip and Cern,
Yes.
invites are sent out. When did you send the hootie hoo out, Cern?
This had to be in
July?
Yeah. I think it was like May or something. Hey, guys.
As soon as the email pops into Cern's inbox, he's texting us, get October 4th off. Here it is, and I'm putting in PTO, and far enough in advance, like a random Wednesday in October. My boss is like, what the fuck is this? What's going on? And I had just gotten back from vacation, so I took Monday off as well. So I was in the office Tuesday, and they're like, oh, tomorrow. I'm like, sorry,
Let me out.
I'm golfing. They're like, oh, okay. What a fucking
Part-timer.
trust fund kid golfing on a Wednesday. One word overall, just joy, excitement, a good time.
Yeah, I think
To summarize.
it's a good time. When I got back to the office on Thursday, there was a guy there that he usually goes. He wasn't there this year.
Yeah.
He's like, "How was it?" I was like, "It's pretty much like a day of golfing with my buddies." That's
Yeah.
basically.
It was fun.
I'm not worried about work or anything. So
Now, this year compared to last, we had a little bit more practice,
we did.
and there's been a few
Practice?
more golf podcasts
Talking about practice.
as a result. I mean, we've played a little less rust.
That's actually Allen Iverson. There.
Oh, that's we need to get that clip then.
Yeah. So it wasn't. I don't think we were as atrocious. I'm sure. Fucking
Joe smells.
has some other words, but I don't think we were as bad as the previous year.
Now we scored better.
We did.
Okay.
Hashtag foot wedge.
Yeah. Hashtag foot wedge. So we tried, as we do every show nearly, to try to get Joe on the pod and Dana both incommunicado today, or they did communicate with a
Yes, with an out.
And so it was a day off. Didn't get a sleep in, that's for sure.
No.
Up at fucking, I
4.
think I was out the door at 6.
Okay.
6:30 maybe, because Joe, as we say every time, Joe's an actual golfer,
Yes.
and we're actually slapdicks.
Yeah.
When the tee time says 8, I think, hey, I'll roll up at 7:55 and I'll be cool.
No.
Joe said, if you're not there by 7:30, you're out. I'm like, okay, maybe get there even earlier at 7:15 to just really impress Joe.
So for those of you who don't know Joe, rules for Joe are very blurred, right? They're more of an option, except on the course. You better stick by the fucking rules on the course. Otherwise, you're a fucking pariah. He'll shame your ass, and which is I always think is very funny. Out in the real world where you can get arrested, it's but on the golf course, you better abide.
On the green, Joe by the book. Outside IRL, couldn't give a fuck. So anyway, we're there early. Again, they, very nice. Your company does it right. They got the breakfast burritos, coffee, a nice little spread to start, fruit salads. Then you can go by and get your little company branded duffel bag, a couple sleeves of balls,
swag
bag. Last year they gave like some sunglasses out, and I will say though a little slow to start this year. I feel like they weren't as on it.
No, last year we were rolling at 8.
Yeah,
this year it was like 9,
and
we did the picture and all that other shit. And I was like, come on.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't work for your company. I'm just.
Yeah. Right here.
Now, were most of the people there friends of, was it like the situation that you had? They were friends of someone that worked there, or was it mostly coworkers?
I think mostly coworkers.
Okay.
Obviously, there was a lot, so I don't know.
Yeah.
I think most people thought you guys worked for Mimo too.
Because we were so stupid?
I thought you were, what team would they work out of? No, don't worry about it.
South Natomas. And
runs mean route.
Yeah. Oh, that folk can sling gluten like none other.
Slinging out of the truck with a fucking wrist rock.
Now, CERN once again was my golf cart mate.
Yes.
And Dana was Joe's.
That boy.
Yes. Now, was it before we got in the carts? We did a truce.
We did do a truce before we got in the cart.
I don't know why. I'm trying to turn a little corner because my wife has been maybe rubbing off on me a little bit. She's like, you guys are just, you're so mean to each other all the time. I'm like, yeah, I know it is. It's very exhausting. I'll be honest. It's exhausting. And I'm like, so when did I say, I kind of had this thing and I was like.
It was on hole 1.
I was like, guys, let's just have fun and let's see how many nice things we could say about each other.
Joe was smart. Okay. He was open to it. That lasted the whole 45 seconds.
I did mean it, and I think we did okay.
We did better.
We tried.
We did better.
We tried.
I mean, it really did only last 45 seconds. I think you said the first mean thing, nice shot, bitch, or something, and Joe's like, way to be nice.
Well, I thought we were being nice. I'm like, oh yeah, sorry,
Oops,
Joe.
Sorry.
And went and gave him a bro hug. Now, something different about this year, I had my own golf clubs. I didn't have to borrow Dana's or Joe's.
Oh, that's right.
Last year, remember?
I forgot.
And we still didn't have golf shoes, Cerny.
No.
Dana had borrowed some.
That's right.
From the Cougar Hunter.
Yes.
As he's known in some circles.
Actually, some circles. Pussyfoot is his new name.
Jesus.
That's a new name he goes by?
Not for any good reasons.
No, he's Dropfoot, I think. So Joe calls him Pussyfoot.
Cruel. So I feel like last year we got off to a really good start.
Yeah.
And this year Joe looked, he had the card. Oh, we do have the card over there.
I don't see it. Oh, it's in the back. Oh, no,
is that it? Or is that
was from when we golfed.
Okay. Joe.
We had to turn them in. We had to turn the card in when we got there so they can write our score and stuff on the board.
Official.
Yeah.
And it's a shotgun. So it's like, okay, these 4 carts, you're going to hole 9, and then you play for 9, 10, 11, 12, blah, 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 and then you go.
Yeah. You play in 18, but you're not starting at
It's
1.
a shotgun start. Because the fucking queue, if everyone started at 1, you would be there. We wouldn't tee off until fucking noon. That would be crazy. Oh, my God. Now
Chip and Cern are bad, but there were some worse cats there. They were pretty bad.
At least with Joe, and then between Dana, you and I, someone would run into one.
Yeah.
That we'd be like sniffing the fairway at least.
Yeah.
And some of these guys, no. Like fucking Jesus.
Those people in front of us, when they swung, I was like, "Ooh, this is like their first golf swing of the year."
There were some dudes that would swing off the tee and just pop it 10 feet in front.
Yeah.
And his friends like didn't ridicule him to the point of tears nearly. I'm like,
like it was normal.
Like, what's going on? Why aren't they abusing this person verbally and mentally abusing him? Aren't they friends with him?
Question, bro.
Aren't they friends? So I felt it was good. How did you feel that you hit overall?
I think my irons, my putting, I was happy with. My driving,
Yeah, that is a bit cancerous, that driver.
Yeah.
Now, one thing I felt that you didn't, from a third party, I felt that you didn't have like the Joe hooga booga booga curse on you this time.
That's true. I wasn't thinking about it too much.
Okay. So there was a couple times to where it was like, okay, Tourney, we need a good hit, and we would sort of put him on the line.
Yeah.
And then, he may or may not have let us down once or twice, but it's okay, Tourney. But you had a couple good ones. You ran in, you started hitting your irons very well.
Yeah.
Putting
was
solid.
better the driver. Sometimes I do have the yips with the driver too. I know it's there and it's coming.
I know. It's so
and especially if there's some sort of lake or some kind of water feature.
Body of water.
I just attracts my eyes and I know it's where the ball's going.
Even if there used to be water there 200 years ago and the prehistoric alligators used to sail around in it, Tourney could sniff it out a mile away. He's like a bison. He's like a water buffalo. Now, obviously, if we're giving grades out here, Joe, out of the group A. That goes without saying.
Doesn't matter what he says. I'm sure he'd give himself a C or something. He hit one fucking right down the middle. Or no, it was like a little bit to the left, but it was still in play and on the fairway, and he's like, "Fuck!" I'm like, "Well, damn, I'd be thrilled with that shit."
I know, yeah. Oh, it's up too high, but Joe, this is why I do like playing with him. He'll give you pointers like, okay, he saw that Dana was, I don't know if hooking it or slicing, one of the two, and he goes, okay, you need to set your ball up all the way to the left, or do that. And then I hit one. And it went, I'm like, oh, fuck. He goes, well, of course it went that way. You're hitting it below your feet. I'm like, you could have fucking said something before I took the swing. Maybe help a guy out.
Pre-swing, not post-swing.
I need all the help I can get here. I felt like we took a little easier on the boozing this year.
Yeah. I think I only had...
I don't know why, but...
I don't know why either.
Maybe I'm just getting older.
Yeah. I mean, I think halfway through, I was like, I don't feel like another beer kind of thing.
And it's like, oh, I got to drive back. And
it's in the middle of the day.
The weather was a little warmer.
True.
I would say. So it was like, starting to get that sleepy, woozy thing.
Yeah, the day drinking hangover or whatever it is. It's the worst. I don't want anything to do with that.
Now, Dana was off to a slow start.
He was.
Then when we hit the Coors Lights,
he was
fucking got him tuned up. Myself, I think... I mean, we've talked about this theory that we have many times, but one tall can kind of gets you just right.
Gets you right, yeah.
Yeah. So, I don't know.
I remember, didn't Joe, he was going to shotgun the first and then sip on, he was just trying to get some blood in that alcohol system.
No, I forgot that line had me pretty weak. That was good.
It was his thinking juice when he got it because he was on point after that. He was good before, but he was on it after that.
I have to say, if we're giving grades, I have to give myself the worst grade. I give
Chip a certain C's, Dana a B, and then Joe gets an A.
I don't know. I think I was in the D category. You didn't take much of my. You had the putts. I didn't have maybe once or two. I only remember minus the last hole, which that's a better story to get into in a bit.
Okay.
How many of my balls did we take?
We took, I think,
maybe
a couple drives.
Three?
And then some irons.
4?
I think we took more than you think because there's a few of them where we're going to take chips.
I don't know. But I appreciate it.
I mean, we did take the majority of Joe's, but
you probably had 4 putts at least.
Yeah, I think I had some good putts.
And that we were like, and nailed it. Everyone was pretty stoked.
It was Joe with the caddy, like, Remember, he's like taking this fucking putter right here.
Okay, 3 inches to the left there, and okay, I'll get the line. Joe always went last on the putts.
Yeah, he did.
So he could see all of us fuck up and see where the line broke and stuff. And I did notice there was some compliments that got and some sincerities that went around.
There was.
And it was like, Dana would go, "Oh, nice shot, Chip," and I'd be like, "Oh,
be on guard, like
brace yourself."
Is he gonna say for a bitch?
And then it's like, I'm like, "Thank you." He's like, "Oh yeah." I'm like, "Oh,
is that it? Oh,
cool. Thanks, Dana." So that was cool, and I think we're getting. Is it our friendship is maturing? It only took 15 years. It's finally maturing into where we're not
100% of the time. I don't think it'll ever go away.
Is that because we all became friends and we like locked ourselves being 15-year-old boys? Like we're locked in that psyche as friends? That's probably what it is, I think.
Because there was still
some
dick sucking or dick slapping.
Oh my word. No, where's the soundboard for that one, sir?
Oh no.
That is, oh boy.
That was some dick slapping. Where Dana hit Joe in the nuts with the.
Oh, we know what dick sucking is.
Damn it.
That is going to be.
Suck my dick.
There we go. There was still some. Like, whoa. I must have went to the bathroom or something because that was, yeah. Joe got the old reach around for driving on the way back. Anyone into handies out there? And then I'd say overall we felt pretty good. Jesus Christ, I can't believe it. That fucking slip of the tongue right there. You're not going to live that one down.
Never. Well, it was Dana and Joe. I was just watching.
Okay. We're pulling back the fourth. It was just, Tourney was keeping score. And I think overall it was pretty good. We had a good pace of play.
We did. We actually had to stop for the people in front of us.
And they had an extra team. They had 2 extra.
Yeah, because they had 6 of them going.
The course was nice. This is at Lone Tree in Antioch. Joe has a polo shirt from there. And
he was so close because Mary kept saying, I always wins the last year.
For the raffle.
For the raffle, sorry. And he won a polo shirt. So, I mean, they have like TVs and cash and all sorts of stuff. And he won a shirt last year, and this year when he was 1 number away or whatever for the hat, I was like, oh, come on. Oh. I
was like, I wanted that or socks or like a beer koozie, a Lone Tree beer koozie would have been fucking great.
That would be great.
So any exciting holes or anything that you would like to call out, Cerny? Or we had a couple good swing and the misses on some drives and.
I do like because I had some great pants on, so Chipper asked if I was umpiring a game.
Yeah, Cerny had. Yeah, it was pretty good. Joe,
they were like
you wore pants again.
Yeah, sure,
and you regretted it last year.
And I do it every year. I don't know why.
I'll text you next time to remember.
Put some shorts on.
But it is cold in the morning.
So that
but then quickly it just I had my jacket on for 1 hole and then I took it off. Right when everyone started blowing each other.
When the dick suckers started.
Yeah. Dana Randu had a couple solid drives.
He had a few of them that I was like, holy shit.
Joe, obviously, but fuck, Joe just rips him sometimes. And I'm just sitting there in awe, like my jaw's like, oh, fuck.
Or he's like,
I want to be like him
I'm going to
someday.
take this and I'm going to ride it along the trees and then it'll bend onto the fairway. And I'm like, what the fuck?
I'm just literally trying to hit it forward.
Yeah.
And that's a win for me.
Keep it in bounds.
And the cool thing that Joe would do too, because he has some skill, if Cerny or Dana would hit a good one, Joe would go, I'm taking a risk to get like a really good shot, and he would, take a risk that maybe he wouldn't normally take. I don't know.
I'm going to go for it. I'm just going to go for it.
I'm like, okay.
That's usually why you like to go last, because he had a strategy of, a legitimate shotgun strategy. Like, okay, we have one we can play. I'm fucking going for the
Gotta go for the gold. We had a couple birdies, no albatrosses. Unfortunately, no albatrosses. Par. Had to be.
We had all.
You
pars.
had a legit par or a legit birdie. Wait, birdie.
Legit. We had.
I know, but we took all your.
Oh yes.
So that's always a good.
It's a good feeling.
Good feeling. Which hole? Which one was that? Because you had one.
That was the first birdie where it was.
And we took your drive and then we took your. Was it like a par 3 or?
Yeah. It was par 4. It was a drive, a chip, and then a putt.
And it was just, let's ride Stern's coattails this whole hole.
And it was decent. I was like, oh, feeling good.
It's probably what Joe got him riled up to suck some dick. And then
Suck my dick.
this has gone haywire. And on the last hole, which was hole like 19. You fucking idiot, Chipper. Jesus. 9.
On hole 21.
Hole 9. Or 8. 6.
We started at 7, so it would have been 6.
Par 3. I've done dog shit. Fuck all the whole day. Joe goes, oh. Joe would be good because if I was hitting my 8 really well and my 8 and 9 and my wedge really well.
Yeah.
And Joe would go, okay, he had his fucking, lone sniper, fucking
Mr. American Sniper out there.
yeah, American Sniper thing out there, which ran out of batteries halfway through. He's like, fuck. And I'm like, well, is it like a AA or can we charge it up? Because we had our USB chargers. He's like, no. And he pulled out this fucking like little chode battery. I'm like, I haven't even seen that before.
I've never seen a battery like that. I was like, where'd you get this?
Then we actually downloaded this app called 18 Birdies.
18 Birdies, yeah.
It's this really cool GPS golf app, and it had this course, and I think it has most courses loaded on there, and it literally uses super detailed, super hyperlocation GPS, and you could touch, okay, if I want to hit it to the tree, you touch on your phone, it shows you where it is there, and then if you pay for the pro account, which we didn't have or Joe might have or something, basically you go, okay, and you mark, like you walk up to your ball and you say, okay, I hit it here, and you say, I hit this 7 or whatever club, and then it will mark it. And then every time you need to hit, it becomes like a virtual caddy for you. Essentially, okay, your last 4 times you hit your 7, you hit it 100 yards or whatever the thing. And I'm like, damn, that would, if you played a lot, that would be a legit fucking app to have.
Yeah.
We just use it because Joe's sniper thing
was out.
But he'd be like, okay, we're 89 yards out, so hit that same club you hit last time. So the last hole, par.
Where he's like, well, the pin is higher than we are, so you have to give it like 10 yards. You're like doing crazy. He's like, Joe, shit. I'm like, it's funny because like, Joe, I've noticed, Joe, this is going to be a compliment.
Oh.
He's really good at doing math, like quick math on top of his head.
That is true.
Because we were like, like, wait, how far do we drive that? And he'd go, and he'd say like,
well, the hole's 320 and we're at whatever.
So we did it. Duh. I was like, okay.
I'm like, okay.
Right.
I'll concede this. Joe,
right,
very
Joe.
good.
Right.
So Joe goes, oh, hit your 8 or whatever. So I hit my 8. Last hole, I'm like, no fucks were given. Probably why I stuck it right on the green. Joe's like, whoa, nice. Or everyone, it was cool. I'm like, oh, nice. So we walk up there, and Joe hits one that's pretty good, too. I think it got on the green or just on the fringe.
Yeah.
And then we go up, and I'm like, okay, we're going to take Chip's ball. I'm like, okay, cool. I putted first for some reason, 12, 15 feet out.
12, 15, yeah.
Fucking sunk it. Threw my club up, just walked right off. Dana's like, I got your club, I got your ball. And I'm like, woo! It's fucking stoked.
Like a Bryce Harper pimp.
Oh, like that bomb today. Anyway, MVP status. That was cool because that was a legit birdie on my own accord, if you will.
That was a good way to end. He closed it out.
It was a good way to end.
We'll call you the closer.
Unlike the Giants closer, who's a fucking surgery having motherfucker. But
You're basic.
We then packed up, raced the golf carts back to the car, try to fucking T-bone each other, all this bullshit.
The usual grabassery.
And
or dick sucking.
loaded up, and then went inside. And we were the first, or the second or third team in the clubhouse out of 12, 14, 15 teams?
Had to be at least...
At least
36 teams.
What?
Because there's 18 holes and there's 2 holes.
Oh, damn,
two teams, 2 holes. That's Joja.
You're good at quick math. So we got in there, and then they're passing out raffle tickets, which they did last year. And Danny goes, "I'll bet 5 to win a TV." You know how these these gamblers think. And I'm like, I think I threw 20 on it last year, and I couldn't really. I threw 20 on it last year, and I'm like, well, I'll save my money. Like, I don't need to donate anything. So CERN goes up and he gets me, or how much did you drop?
I put 20.
You put, okay. 10, so CERN goes, here you go. He gave me half. I'm like, all right, I'll split it with you. The TV will cut in half like fucking the Bible. What was that story where they cut the baby in half to figure out who the right mom was? I don't know why
Sophie's
I remember
Choice.
this. Yeah, Sophie's Choice.
No, I don't know. Sophie's Choice was, I think she had to kill one of the twins. Or
oh, right. One
like
could live. And so we're going along, and last time you had to wait till everyone got there before you ate food at this buffet.
Oh, yeah.
We were there. We waited for 10 minutes.
Yeah, and we started at a little bit before 9.
We were supposed to fucking
at
knock the ball at 8.
Yeah,
Start at 8.
so it started a little bit before 9, and it was like 2 o'clock.
Yeah.
And like we're only there like, come on.
And we raided our bags of like chili cheese Fritos and fucking Oreos and
Nature Valley bars.
Those are bomb. And Coors Light, and it's like, okay, we're drinking, we're having fucking the equivalent of like 6th grade snacks, and we're grown ass men. So they're like, oh, okay, you guys can go ahead. And they had some interns around that were going around and passing off raffle tickets and whatnot.
Yeah.
So we ate, and then Joe piled his plate high, and everyone else
Let
did.
it fly.
And I just had fucking salad and bread because it's the vegetarian, so there wasn't like a ton of options.
There was salad, chicken, and I think it was some sort of
baked beans with a huge bacon in them.
Yeah.
I was like, okay. And then cookies, very good cookies.
There was some good cookies.
Anyway, so we sit down. We pretty much finish eating. We're done eating, and then most people kind of show up. So we're sitting there like, oh, get the fucking raffle going. Or, stop selling tickets. Dana's just shouting in the corner. Stop selling tickets.
Cut them off. Cut them off.
Start the raffle. Do one TV right now. And I'm like, oh, whatever. So they come out of the gate with just a TV.
Oh, yeah. They opened up. So they had 2 TVs. So they opened up with TV.
And then there's also some during gameplay closest to the pin, straightest drive, longest drive on certain holes. And they kind of announced, oh, well, they used to give cash prizes for those, but then now they're just giving away, like, it looked like a little trophy, this little like shitty wood thing.
So there's no incentive to be good.
I'm like, so the thing that actually requires skill, you're taking away. So the TV, whatever, and then there's a couple more, and then they call out their first cash prize, 121.
Yeah, 121.
I'm like, okay.
121. I like that.
Sure. So they read it off 2, 3, 1, 5, and I'm like, whoo!
I was like, oh,
we're getting a little hot here in the chip corner, and I hit on it. So I walk up there, and I'm like, sweet, $121. Walk up, and everyone's probably like, who the fuck's this guy, right? Because he doesn't even work for the company. He just some idiot brought him along, and got my cash, and I came back, and I peeled off a couple Andrew Jackson's game to CERN.
He was a man of his word.
I was a man of my word.
Split it.
And yeah. And then I'm like, I hit pretty early too.
It was like the
second or third raffle.
Second or third raffle was first cash prize.
I'm like, ooh, we're still in it. I'm still in it. Then no one else hit in our group, unfortunately. Joe almost got another polo for himself.
Yeah, he was close. That and some. What was that guy next? Was got a putter or some shitty putter.
A putter and a polo.
And a polo.
He hit twice.
Yeah.
Yeah, some of the stuff they're like, ooh, visor, and I'm like, oh, I gotta hope Joe gets this.
I know. I was hoping.
Just whatever the
hat,
shittiest,
that lone tree hat. I was
like,
oh, come on, Joe. Oh.
Then the TVs, just some cool LG thing, right?
Wasn't it was like an LG smart TV.
Yeah, and and then everyone kind of went home and.
Fucking mad dash the car.
Oh,
it was
yeah.
like 3:30.
Well, you guys had to go back with traffic.
Yeah.
If you're going back to Sacramento area, I fucking clear sailing all the way home. I was like hella tired. I was
a little tired.
And but you have 3 guys that could drive.
Yeah.
At least. And so I made it home. And I remember last year I got home and I was lucky enough to get a little nap for myself. I think we got home at 2 or 1 last year.
Yeah, last year it was early. That's what I was like, oh, we'll be home. And then it was like 3:30. I was like, you gotta be fucking.
I was home at 4, I think. And I was like,
6:30. 6:30 for me.
What?
Yeah. We got to 6:30.
Well, longer than a work day.
Yeah, and I was like, oh.
It took over 2 hours to get back?
Oh, yeah. There was traffic all the way. It was 6:30 by the time I came home. I was like, fuck, I'm so tired.
my God. That's brutal. No thank you on that.
Got up at 4, got home at 6:30.
Ooh. Yeah, that was bad. But, I mean, overall, fun was had.
Oh, yeah.
What should we, I feel it. I mean, every couple months we should go hit the ball around. Although it's getting winter, it's kind of not.
I think it'll be okay.
I'm not going to play in the rain. I don't need
No,
that
I'm not
shit.
playing the rain, but we can pick if we pick a day where it's clear. I was thinking every so often because Joe was in. We should do this more often, And I was telling my wife, I was like, should I at least like once a week at least go to the driving range that we live on and hit some balls?
Oh, there's a couple things because we asked the boys. We asked Joe and Dane if they wanted anything that was to not be left out of the podcast. So before we wrap up, we got to touch on these stories.
Yes.
Joe texts this. Joe being an absolute beast on the Okay. Congratulations to Joe was a beast. CERN hitting every shot possible in the driving range. So this was true. Then it was the second to last hole, and there was a body of water off, and CERN's left-handed.
Yes.
And the water was 150 yards out,
Yeah,
but then
away
like
from
50 yards to the left of where we were. And I'm like, if fucking CERN parks us in the drink, 3 podcasts. This will be 3 podcasts worth of material. And Jana's like, no way, he's not doing it. And Joe's like, oh, he's doing it. He's doing it. Did you know deep down inside it was going right in the drink?
I knew deep down somewhere.
CERN fucking hits off, and
it goes straight. So mine ball. When I hit it, first off, most of the time
about 100 yards.
For 100 yards,
dead
it'll
straight.
Dead straight, and then it just slices.
Oh, it's hideously sliced. It's like
it's always one of those. You drove it 300 yards, net 100.
Yeah.
I drive it out 100, and then it just takes a right angle.
And Joe and Dana and me were just, I mean, we were doubled over. It was just too good. It wasn't as good as when you smashed off the mowing strip back into the drink for Dana's bachelor party, but it was pretty good.
Dana smashing drives.
Yeah. Dana got dialed in. We touched on that. Okay, Chip snotting into my salad and eating it. That's right. So we were eating early, and here we're not getting the 100 days where I live, the 100-degree days anymore. It's like 80, 85, much more manageable.
Yes.
But the allergies aren't kicked up. How are the allergies by
my nose is running like a mother. Is running pretty bad.
Now it is?
Yeah.
Mine were kind of died down, and I work in San Francisco, where it's like allergies are non-existent.
Okay.
So being out on the golf course, they had just fresh cut grass.
Yeah.
I was like, kind of got me kicked up.
Yeah.
And then so we're there, and we were turning our scorecards and shit, and we're like, 74, whatever we had.
67.
67, sorry. Thank you, Sonny. Oh, no, I count on you for a reason. And I'm eating, and someone posts a 52 or a 54.
56.
Joe was like, bullshit. They ain't getting that shit. He goes, we got
67.
We're cheating like a motherfucker. And I was in the middle of a bite, and I just went, and I just snorted, and a fucking double barrel
Double barrel. It was double
came
barrel.
out of my nose and fell into my salad. And then I ate it.
Ugh. Yeah.
But it was too good because he goes, we were cheating like a motherfucker.
We were doing the foot wedge. Like, ooh.
We would be driving up to where we lost our ball, and we're just like throwing like fucking Shaq, just throwing a ball out. And the ball's bouncing still, and we're pulling up. We're like, oh, here's our ball. It's like, it's still bouncing, and it's not even done rolling. How many did you say we lost between Chip and CERN? Because we were in the same cart.
We lost a box.
That's what I thought
full
too.
Box, yeah.
But we stole a box before.
We stole a box, and so net on the day. We're still there.
I'm ahead. I even brought a box because I knew it was going to be atrocious. Uh-oh. Recording stopped. Well, now's a good time that we should stop.
Yes. That was
golf,
a perfect segue.
Oh, it's too good. If you want to hit golf with Chip and CERN, or you want to hear more or less golf stories, provide us with some feedback.
Yes. At chipandcernshow@gmail.com.
Mm-hmm.
You can find us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. And if you just Google Chip and CERN, you'll find us.
That's true.
And contact us.
We have hats, T-shirts, and stickers.
Black Friday sale.
Black Friday. It's almost Black Friday in IRL in real life. So tune into that on chipandcernshow.com/shop. Again, if you want to see what the show looks like, be sure to friend us, Facebook, fan us, be a fan, like us on Facebook.
There you go.
Then we upload our 360 videos
You
there.
can be our friend simultaneously. We'll be your friend if
yeah,
you like us.
Maybe. Then on YouTube, check our YouTube channel out, youtube.com/chipandcernshow. And we have all of our videos up there.
You can even go just to chipandcernshow.com and
Everything.
find our episodes there.
Yeah.
You can watch us and listen to us.
100%. And read the show notes. If there's any cool links or anything, we type those up and, probably fucking worthless, but whatever. Anyway, CERN, thanks again for having me. It was a hoot.
And we'll do it again
next year. Maybe we'll actually get Joe and Dana on, but
Joe for once in his life.
We'll see. Anyway, until next time, I'm Chip.
I'm CERN.
Cheers.